Mom arrives at crime scene, then discovers her worst nightmare.
My son! Where the is my son?
Well, we came up thinking it was gonna be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her.
These mother
Ma'am! Ma'am!
y'all like raise y'all mother
I need your information. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him.
Damn.
Maybe not. Who cares? Ma'am, I need to get you.
When police in St. Louis, Missouri are dispatched
to chat, this is about to be a movie right here. Chat, y'all seen that that thing turned on TikTok and stuff like that? I think it was on TikTok, Twitter, and like Instagram and stuff like that, where it's like, hey, you can either exit to St. Louis, Detroit, Maine, Michigan, or you can exit to Memphis. It was like crazy, and people were talking about, I'm just gonna drive off the cliff or some shit like that. Let me show y'all. Bro, chat, that shit was funny as fuck. I gotta find it, or Memphis. Nah, chat, I'm telling you, the comments on this shit was crazy. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's right here, chat. This is what everybody's where is it? Yeah, right here. Or no, Chicago. Either way you go, you're gonna get shot at. It's really that crazy, chat. Like, that shit was funny as fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't. If I had to choose, chat. If I had to choose St. Louis, Chicago, and Memphis. I'm going Chicago, bro. I'm going Chicago. Even through, like, they're all, like, really bad, you know what I'm saying, as far as crime wise and stuff like that, I'm going with Chicago. I feel like I have a bad chance making it out of Chicago.
Reports of a teenager shot outside a home. They expect another night of senseless violence. But as they begin their investigation, one detail changes everything. This shooting may be tied to another killing just 24 hours earlier. As officers begin to connect the two crimes, a disturbing motive starts to emerge, and before the night is over, the truth will leave two families completely shattered. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of December 3rd, 2022, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department are dispatched to a home after receiving a frantic 911 call about a 14-year-old boy who has just been shot.
21 arrived.
21 arrived, 1904.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, I got a baby right there.
6 to 1.
Chad, this is sad, man. Like,
we let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing.
Chad, this is sad. Like, man, I feel sad from kids, bro. They're gonna be traumatized and like remember that for the rest of their lives. That's just sad. Like, Chad, I just like when it comes to all this crime stuff, like especially in like places like Memphis, Detroit, Chicago, even in like LA, we have some here in LA, but not as bad. Up no more. I know a lot in Oakland and stuff like that. It's sad, chat. Like all this gang violence and stuff happening, bro. Like people, you can't even go out on the street, like in like those certain places, and like just walk around and stuff like that, because something could happen to you. It's like it is really sad, like how bad it's gotten, bro. Like it's just breaking up families, bro. Families are losing their loved ones and stuff like that. It's crazy, bro. Crazy.
I believe a gunshot wounded the head.
To the head, bro. No mercy.
Scene is
And he's only 14. He's only 14 and he's just passed away.
Right there on the porch.
He's only 14.
Yeah.
The victim is later identified as 14-year-old Jacob Ashford.
R.I.P. to Jacob Ashford, chat. This is just sad. Like, chat, he's only 14. He didn't even have his life. He was literally like getting like, bro, he's not even 16 yet. He's not even able to drive yet. He's only 14. Like, he had his whole life ahead of him. Like, bro, this shit is just sad. Like, that's what, like, one of the reasons why, like, it just hurts me to, like, see this stuff so much, chat, because it's, like, especially when it's, like, young kids like this, like, 14, 15, like, you haven't finished high school yet, bro. You have your whole life ahead of you, and, like, he's gone, chat. Like, and that family's not ever gonna be able to get their son or brother back. Like, ain't nothing can get them back, bro. It's just sad. Like,
who was pronounced dead at the scene due to multiple gunshot wounds. As his fate is relayed over the radio, the weight of the situation begins to set in.
Lady EMS, no, we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing.
Oh, we got a homicide.
I believe a gunshot wounded in the head.
Oh.
Back at the scene, more officers are arriving and taking their first look. But for them, this is just another call on an already violent night.
Yeah, Chad.
Okay, yeah, he's right here on the porch.
Especially at night too, man. I know this should be popping St. Louis, Memphis, and bro.
Kids here?
Man.
Shooter's gone. Kid's gone. Kid's gone. He's right here. Kid's right here. He's gone.
Sad.
Got a bullet right there. I already called everything out.
EMS and everything. Okay, great.
You guys already got a shooting, right?
You've already gotten two.
I'll take it.
Chat, it's not even.
It's okay.
Chat, the night's not even over, and they already have 2 shootings. And this bro. Yeah, Chad, this is sad. Like, this needs to change, bro. This is, like, disgusting.
They already gave it to me.
Even though this is
No, that's
3 years
not,
ago. This shit is still happening to this day, Chad. I promise
Well,
you.
we're gonna have to go to homicide.
We just haven't seen the body cam footage yet.
With 2
How Fly
shootings
used to say,
them.
you know what I'm saying? How Fly would just lie and shit like that. Oh, I had the footage, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't, I haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying? I just have the footage and all stuff like that. We just haven't seen it yet. That's what he be saying shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Chad, this is happening right now as we speak. Right now as I'm streaming, this shit's probably happening right now.
Marks their 3rd of the night.
Third.
2nd homicide. However,
Chat, the night hasn't even passed. There's already been 3 shootings and 2 people have passed away already. A 14-year-old, by the way. This is some, man.
They are unprepared for the chaos.
I pray for this community.
Hey, what the hell?
That's a family member, I guess.
My baby. My son.
She wasn't even home. I wonder who was in the house. If this is her son. That's.
Where the is my son? Who killed my son? Jenny!
Ma'am, I need to get you.
Jenny!
Ma'am, you gotta get your car out of the street.
Move that car, Mom! Move that car!
Ma'am.
Jenny!
Ma'am, do you have a driver's license on you?
My baby.
Ma'am, I can't let you go up there.
Man, Chad, it's sad. Like, this is sad. Like, she has a right to be angry too, Chad, because she has think about it. You just lost your kid, your 14-year-old son, and like all the emotions going on. Like right now, Chad. Like, man.
Hey, ma'am, I need your street ID.
My son.
Ma'am.
My son. I'm smoking everything.
Ma'am.
Smoking everything. Who killed my baby? My 14-year-old baby. These angry ass sons. These
Ma'am.
y'all ain't raised y'all.
I need your information.
Son.
This is Mom.
My 14-year-old son.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Sir, don't tell me how to feel. This is my baby.
I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm not asking you to come
This is
down.
my
I just
baby.
need to get some information from you. I need your name.
Trina Hicks.
This distraught woman is Jacob's mother, Trina Hicks. Through her screams
hold on,
of
how old
grief
is she?
and fury, woman is Jacob's mother, Trina Hicks.
Okay,
Through her screams of grief and fury, she names someone she believes is responsible for her son's death. But before the officer can ask anything more, she storms off.
Miss Hicks. Miss.
Everybody just step back. Everybody step back over here.
Miss Hicks.
Let's step over here.
Okay, this is my house.
I get it, but it's an active investigation, ma'am. And I'm being respectful, but right now, we need to hear your keys.
I told him don't stay over here. These ain't even right like this, right?
I understand. But it's not. But we gotta let the officers do their work right now.
This unidentified woman is a relative of Jacob's family,
Okay.
and he was visiting her home when everything unfolded.
Sad chat. Like, this is a sad chat. Like, man. He was just visiting. It wasn't even his house. This is one of his relatives' house, and he was just visiting. Like, this is just sad.
The night continues. Officers will soon realize that her connection to this incident runs far deeper than it seems.
Oh.
One of them killed my baby, and I promise you that Lizelle did that. They just said Lizelle did that. It's gonna go down.
Ma'am, I don't.
Y'all know that right now. Ain't no other way around it. They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Both women point to one name. Lizelle Davis is the man responsible. But who is he, and what led him here tonight?
We're about to find out.
Officers continue to secure the crime scene and try to piece together what really happened on that porch.
Yeah, that sounds like they were.
Why he decided to shoot this young man?
Yeah, that sounds like they were involved in some shit. Sounds like it.
I'm sorry. My friend, he was downtown doing a car yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone else shot.
Right.
And that was what was it? Lizelle relationship to the guy who shot yesterday.
That was the son got killed yesterday. Yeah.
Wait, what? Hold on, okay, let me go back to this. Okay, I want to make sure I'm feeling this clear and collected.
That was what was it? Lizelle.
Okay, Lizelle. That's apparently the man who shot the kid.
To the guy who shot yesterday.
To the guy who shot, yes. So another person passed away yesterday. That was his son who got killed. Okay, so the witness saying that Lizelle's son got shot yesterday.
The son got killed yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. So related. All right.
Witnesses inside the residence suggest that this shooting is connected to another incident from the day before.
This is Chad. This is a terrible community. You got, bro. This is terrible. This is terrible. If this is true, like this is bad.
Details, but they've gathered that Jacob was allegedly with another teenager during an attempted car theft the day prior. In the process,
man, Chad, this is sad, Chad. It's sad, but also like I feel like us as a society, we kind of got we get numb to this stuff because it's just like it happens, bro. Like especially in these type of areas and stuff like that, like you got a lot of stuff going on. Like you got kids involved with like stuff they shouldn't be doing, like gang activity. Like right here, they're talking about these kids were involved with theft, stealing cars and stuff like that, shootings and there's so much stuff that goes on, bro. Like, and this is why we see like kids these ages passing away so young because they're like just involved in stuff they shouldn't even be doing, like and stuff that like they shouldn't like even be experiencing at such a young age. But with all like how bad it is in these areas and stuff like that, like it's just how it is. Like it's not going to like just how it is. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. But hopefully, like we pray and like we like I know people talking about like they strive to change like those areas and stuff like that, Chicago, all these gang related stuff. But like it's just not going to change because it's just we're not describing. It's like a repeating pattern. It's like butterfly effect. Keeps going and going and going. It's not changing. It's just sad. Like
that teenager was shot and killed.
That's what happened. So yes, Lizelle's son, him and Jacob were stealing cars, and in the process, his son was shot and he passed away.
Now, as officers work,
and then it sounds like Lizelle was pissed and thought that this family or the kid has something to do with it, pulled up on him, and man.
Together the truth, they turn their attention to the scene itself, searching for physical evidence that could tie everything together.
I feel like there should be a lot more casings. I only found 2 said casings and then those 3 rounds.
So a gun probably jammed and he was ejecting?
Yeah.
Investigators soon arrive to take over the case as officers begin collecting the most critical pieces of evidence. Spent bullet casings and ejected rounds litter the ground near Jacob's body, along with his phone and a cigar butt. A closer inspection reveals the brutal extent of his injuries. Multiple gunshot wounds to his chest,
he got
neck,
shot multiple
and head.
times.
Investigators continue documenting the scene, while Jacob's mother is left to relay the news to his father.
Hey, one of these killed my baby.
She's not even the father.
They said it was his daddy.
Wait, what?
Mom, I'm not playing. Our son is dead.
This is sad, Chad.
While officers work the scene, the weight of the violence begins to settle in, but not everyone is focused on the killing. Among the responding officers, quiet conversations begin to stir. Speculation, theories, and offhand remarks fill the air as they try to make sense of what just happened.
But then that's the mom of the young man that was shot. There's too many moving parts to this.
I'm actually surprised the bigger crowd hasn't formed yet.
The mom act like she don't care. If that's my son, I've been trying to run across the tape.
Dude, I had the exact same thought. I'm very surprised. She had jumper cable a minute ago. I'd be more concerned about dead car battery than her son. It's very strange.
I was just saying, the mama ain't crying or doing nothing. She acting a fool. She said ain't nobody got control over the kids, but she told her son to stop coming over here. So who sound like they don't have control?
Yeah, like, chat, like, I was like, if this is what this is true, that she's over here, instead of, like, being distraught about your son just passed away, obviously, I think how it's looking, chat, no, I'm not even trying to speculate anything, I feel like the kid was over here doing stuff he shouldn't, like, that's how, I mean, that's what he was over here stealing cars and stuff like that, but he was also doing shit they shouldn't be doing and stuff like that. It sounds like maybe the mom, she probably works, they don't live in, like, a nice household or community environment, you know what I'm saying, but she's out here at work, so she can't really control where her son and where he goes and stuff like that. And it looks like the dad isn't really in life too. It looks like they're separated. So she's just living with the mom for now. And it looks like when the mom, you know what I'm saying, goes to work and he goes to school, it's like at that point, you know what I'm saying, he has all the free time on his hands and the mom's not there to say you can't go, you can go here, and like who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna stop him? The dad's obviously not there. The mom's probably at work, so it's like who's gonna stop him? That's why, and then he, you know what I'm saying, he's getting involved in his life, you know, either it be gang life, he's stealing cars and stuff like that. We don't know if he's selling drugs or whatever. And then this is the type of stuff that happens. Like this is literally what happens, bro.
If you told your son not to keep coming over here, but
he keep coming over here,
and now he dead.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the body?
Yeah, I saw the body.
Damn.
That's just what it's sad, chat. But this is like literally how it be going. Like,
But now I'm sad.
yeah, that's like gonna stick with you.
Although Jacob was pronounced dead at the scene, emergency medical services still responded to assess the situation. And as they stood with officers, they couldn't help but recall something they had witnessed on the way, something that, in hindsight, was a clear sign of the situation waiting for them.
Has mom been notified?
Yes. She knew before we got here. She rolled up like a minute after we did.
She was like flying in front of us.
Yeah, I know. And then she tried to run around. We're trying to get her car moved.
You got that? Yeah. Well,
I heard you. Yeah. As soon as we rolled up, mom rolled up, so I was trying to deal with her.
Oh, okay. So we were coming from an accident on National Bridge in Taylor, and so we're flying. We turn on the Union. We're flying down the Union, doing like 60, and mom's in the oncoming lane, doing 90 past us. Yeah, and I'm like, that's gotta be. He's like, that's gotta be someone's parent. And sure, came swerving in here. I was like, it is.
Well, we came up thinking it was gonna be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her. Well, she just rolls up, starts, and just jumps out yelling like, "What the?"
I know, it's mom. I
get it once we found out who she was, but we didn't know any shooter info at the time.
Back near the barricade, an officer approaches the unidentified woman once more, pressing her for the details she claimed to know, unaware that her next words will reveal a chilling motive.
All I can tell y'all look the man name up in the system, he'll pull up Lizelle Davis. He look like a crackhead.
Okay. How old is he?
30, 33, 34, like that.
And what's the I mean, is there a beef or what? Like
his son got killed. We just got word that his son is dead. That my nephew is dead.
LaVale's son?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, that's just Chad, this is disgusting. So they're all related, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure I heard this right. Okay, so we already knew Lizelle's son passed. He passed away from the involvement in the car theft with the victim right, the victim.
Is dead.
The son, the 14-year-old son, kid. And she's saying that that's Lizelle's son is her nephew, which means they're brothers. I mean that's her brother.
LaVale's son?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess he got mad because he was with him, that Jacob was with him. So I guess he asked Jacob what was going on. So he need to get arrested and his daddy who he in the car with.
Wait, he needs to get arrested and...
Because why would you pull up and let this man kill his baby and you pull off?
Okay.
Both of them need to go to jail.
The teenager Jacob was with the night before turns out to be Lamarian Davis.
Davis.
Davis. The
Lazelle's.
two were friends and were allegedly together that.
Hold on, how old is he? Chat, these are kids. These are kids out here going out in the streets and stealing cars and stuff like that. And who else knows what else they're fucking doing?
The
this
teenager
is sad.
Jacob was
Like,
with the night before.
Chat, look how young he looks.
Davis. The two.
Look how young, bro. Chat, they look like, bro. And he's 14, bro. He looks like he's not even like 12 or 11, bro. He looks like he's 12 or 13 or even 11, bro. This is crazy.
You were friends.
Like, it's starting off so young and shit like that. Like, that's why I feel like, chat, like, my kids, bro, I'm gonna make sure at a young age, bro, they're involved and they're surrounded by the right. It's really, chat, just being surrounded by the right people in the right environment. Surrounding them, like, and especially putting discipline in your kids' life. Also make sure they're surrounded by the right people. Because if you're surrounded by the wrong people, bro, this influences, right? It's just influences. It's like, peer pressure. Like, they see, like, think about it. You're in an environment where a lot of gang violence is happening, gun violence and stuff like that. Kids selling drugs, people selling drugs and stuff like that. You got these other kids and people you see, you're like, oh, you influence it. And then they start peer pressure, like, man, you should do it. And like, that's how it happens, bro. Like, damn.
Were allegedly together that evening, attempting to steal a car.
They were like just like Kia boys going around doing stuff.
But their plan took a deadly turn when the person inside was armed and opened
like, Chad, this is sad, like,
fire, killing Lamarian. Now, witness statements suggest that this was more than just a coincidence. They speculate that this was an act of revenge.
It was act of revenge. The son's Lamarian, his dad Lizelle was pissed. Probably like, how the fuck did you guys went to go steal a car, and how did you end up like scot free? My son's dead, and he probably just blacked out all this rage and fuel and
one carried out by Lamarian's father,
Lizelle
Davis Jr., who believed Jacob played a role in his son's death. And now, just one day later, Jacob is the one lying lifeless on a porch.
Anybody got demographics yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, I tell people even nowadays, like, be surrounded by people that have similar interests as you, and just be surrounded by people that like by good people. Don't be surrounded by negative stuff in your life, bro, because it really can influence you and it can change you as a person, and it will even like get you caught up in situations that you shouldn't be getting yourself into. Like this kid right here, bro, they're both doing against their best friend, so that's what I'm saying. But like these kids like were probably surrounded by, you know, the wrong people. They're probably surrounded in the wrong group, the wrong friend group and stuff like that. And what happens, you get influenced by the people you're around. You want to do the same things at them. You want to be like them. You know what I'm saying? And then this is what happens, bro. This is sad. Like,
lying lifeless on a porch.
Anybody got demographics yet? On who? On the patient, on the deceased.
Nope. Mom doesn't want to talk to us.
Of course not.
I got her info, but that was a struggle. She might respond better to you. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
I'm good.
Oh, my body cam's dying. Son of a...
That kid got smoked.
It's gang related. They know who the shooter was.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, we already put out the description.
I'm saying, Chad, like, this shit is sad.
They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares?
As the evening unfolds, a clearer picture begins to emerge. On the night in question, 3 witnesses were present, 1 adult and 2 unnamed juveniles. The adult stated that she was visiting her daughter's home, where Jacob had been staying, when she saw Lizelle arrive in a gold or silver SUV. She recalled watching as he spoke briefly with Jacob before drawing a handgun and firing multiple shots at point-blank range. Moments later, he retreated to his vehicle and fled the scene. With growing evidence against him, investigators officially named Lizelle Davis Jr.
And then, Chad, this pissed me off too, because this nigga right here, Chad, this some, like, you know how, like, Chad, you know how sorry you gotta be to kill, he killed a kid, Chad, he's 34, 35, he killed a fucking kid. He killed a kid because his kid, well, because they're doing this, they were together. You killed it, like, Chad, like, I just don't understand what in his right mind. You killed a 14-year-old kid. Think about that. Like, Chad, just really think this nigga killed he's a full-grown adult and killed a 14-year-old kid, bro. They couldn't even, like, I mean, yeah, he can defend himself, but, like, come on, like, man.
Primary suspect. On January 27, 2023, Officers tracked him down, and after a brief foot chase, he was taken into custody.
Lock this
According
nigga
to
up.
Lizelle, he received a phone call that his son had been killed and went to where Jacob was staying to find out what happened. They stepped outside for a conversation when 2 unidentified men suddenly emerged from a field and opened fire on the porch.
What?
Panicked, he fled westward as more shots rang out. Upon spotting a police car, he hid, claiming he feared law enforcement due to his prior
So
record.
is he lying? So what's the story?
Despite his claims, investigators remained unconvinced.
Yeah, he's lying.
The evidence, coupled with witness testimony, painted a far different picture.
This nigga's lying.
According to court records, Lizelle Davis Jr. was charged with second-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm in the fatal shooting of 14-year-old Jacob Ashford.
R.I.P. to Jacob.
Initially pleading not guilty, he later accepted a plea deal in August 2024, admitting to second-degree murder and armed criminal action. In exchange, prosecutors dismissed the firearm charge. He was sentenced to 20 years, 17 for murder and 3 for armed.
You only got... this is... I don't know what's going on in the system. You're telling me...
criminal action served consecutively. As officers...
So he's 34, he's going to go when he's 54. Yeah, you're telling me this grown-ass man was filled with so much rage for the passing of his son that he goes and kills a 14-year-old kid and he only gets 20 years. He's gonna come out at 50 and he's gonna have to
reflected on the case. They had a few final words on the violence that led to this moment.
I guess in the shooter's eyes, this was eye for an eye sort of thing. But I mean, you're still talking about a grown man shooting a
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's fucking crazy.
It's so crazy.
You're a grown-ass man killing a bro.
It's a vicious cycle, brother.
That's what I'm saying. It's a butterfly effect, bro. In environments like this and like places like this, like say especially St. Louis, bro, it's just a butterfly effect. Like, chat, I'm telling you, this shit's probably happening right now as we speak. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, chat. The comments, my dad told me, who you hang out with is a reflection of who you are. If you hang out with bad people, you become a bad person. If you are ready, choose your fans wisely. That's what I always told people, bro. Like, even I'm in college too, chat. I'm just like, I surround myself with people that have like some, like, cause I have so much goals and aspirations in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with this stream and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like one of the best streamers out there, and I have goals. You know, inspire younger kids and stuff like that. Also want to bring people together with my streams and stuff like that. Like, if somebody's having a bad day, I want to make them laugh and stuff like that. And also just, I really want to do this because I'm passionate about it. And I love to be able to do this full time. And I feel like it's my calling from God. But also it's just like, surround yourself with people that have the same interests as you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you can get distracted by hanging out with people who don't have like the right interests and stuff like that. Because you want to be cool and stuff like that. Like, bro, don't be cool, bro. Don't be cool, like, because you want to be, because you see some other people doing stuff. Like, nah, bro, like, surround yourself with good people, bro. Like, good people, good friends, and stuff like that. Watch who's in your friend group. Like, and also, chat, even too, like, even if you surround those people, like, some of those people might not even fuck with you, bro. Like, they really could be talking shit behind your back, and you just don't know it. So that's what I'm saying. I surround myself very carefully. Like, I only have, if I am lying, lie to you, chat, I only have, like, probably 3 people in my life do I really say, okay, these are my homies and shit like that. Like 3 gelling like niggas, like friends, you know what I'm saying? Homies. I'm like, I bet I can, like, they're my homies, you feel me? Besides that, everybody else, I just kind of like try to distance myself in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people faking nowadays, and it's just like, you gotta watch out who you're hanging with, bro. You can get caught up in shit that you shouldn't be getting caught up to. But RIP to this kid, chat. This is just, it's sad. Like, he's only 14, he had his whole life ahead of him too. Also, the other kid that passed away too is just sad, chat, but RIP, and just, man, it's crazy.